So I'm Mersman. I work for Avenue of Life, but based here at Wyandotte High School. So I work with unaccompanied youth at the high school, as well as youth who are living in McKinney-Vento situations with their families. And I also do school-wide resources, so anything from food to clothes to health insurance to helping kids get glasses, just kind of whatever barriers come up, seeing what we can do to help eliminate those. I've always wanted to work with kids. I've always known that. It was kind of a weird happenstance. I was looking for jobs, and I'd always wanted to work in a school setting. I'm technically a certified child life specialist, and they work with kids in pediatric hospitals. I met Des through some meetings. We started talking about how there was a gap for unaccompanied youth and how there was a lot of services those kids were needing, or that support of an adult, just really making sure that they're staying on track and having the medical things they're needing, transportation, all those types of stuff. And so it just kind of made sense for this position to be created. And I've been fortunate to be the person who was able to do that job. So I've been in this role for 5 years now. When I initially meet with a student who is referred to me, and oftentimes it's through a teacher or a counselor, sometimes security, the nurse, when they start learning about a student who may be unaccompanied, which an unaccompanied youth is a student who is not residing with a parent or guardian, and residing with a parent or guardian maybe isn't an option at all for them. So they may be living with friends, they may be living with other family who aren't a guardian. Some of them live on their own, and some of them live in different shelter settings and things as well. So initially meeting them, we just kind of sit down and go through, like, are you able to get to school? Where are you sleeping? Are you able to keep sleeping there for a longer amount of time? Do you have a bed? Do you have clothes? Do you have places to store your clothes? Some of the really basics, like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. We just start with the bottom and work our way up.
My name is Kathy. I met her through Ms. Beecher, and she had come to me because I think it was for transportation or for a bus. And she knew my situation, so we kind of talked about it, and I kind of was telling her about everything, and that's how we basically, started knowing each other from there. She has helped me through a lot throughout the home situation, because I didn't know whether I was either gonna still come to school or not come to school due to not having a ride, or not having not having anybody here outside of school. So she was basically helping me and just providing resources and stuff.
I didn't realize growing up, I grew up in a really small country community. I didn't realize the high school graduation rate. I kind of took for granted the students graduate from high school, and then I really realized that's a huge part, because there can be so many barriers and so many things that students have no control over that can really take them off the path of getting a high school diploma. So a lot of my role is really just being sure that here at school and at home, wherever it is that they're living, that we can make it as stable as possible so that they do reach graduation. So sometimes it's even as simple as I'm just that person who's always keeping track of that student, because some students move and are in different places, and just making sure that they're able to get their transportation to school or are able to do work from home if there's, just being as flexible as we can to really try to get them to graduation. So I do a lot of working with their teachers and counselors and kind of advocating on their behalf when things are going on too, to see what are we able to do to get them across that graduation stage.
After graduation, I'm looking forward to getting my cosmetology license in tech, KCKCC. So I plan on going there to basically get my license to start my own business at home-based, and basically just do lashes and nails, all that sorts of stuff. Me and Ms. Mersman, we were working on staying on task and making sure that we are doing what we need to do for senior year and to graduate, in order to graduate.
One of the things I'm most proud of in this role is being able to see students to graduation. And some of them I've known since they were freshmen or sophomores, and just being able to see them walk that stage, and looking back and reflecting on all the different barriers and things that I walked with them through, and being able to see them get there. And for so many of them, they might be the first person in their family to graduate as well. So it's just a huge accolade for life that they were able to, meet that milestone and that success. Sometimes I will have students come to me, at their graduation celebrations or things and say, like, I couldn't have done this without you, or, you helped me have hope and different things like that. And that's just a really incredible feeling.